What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Watch It in Action. I'm BouseFeenux, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Dread. The Dread is one of the three most powerful bows in the game, and focuses primarily on slash damage. Let's take a look at the build real quick. So for this one, it's going to be very similar to an assault rifle build. The only thing that I opt to take out on the bow builds that I do are I usually replace those with physical damage mods, or another 90%, 60% elemental, something like that. If you don't have these rare event mods, this is Fang Fusillade. This is the 120% slash damage mod for rifles, and you can use this on the Dread. If you don't have this, however, you can switch it out to, Hellfire, or, another 60% elemental, something like that. But if you have this, definitely use it. It's probably going to be one of the best things you can put here. But again, this slot is up to you. The rest of the build, however, is basically looks like a crit build for rifles. We've got Point Strike, we've got Vital Sense, we've got Split Chamber, we've got Serration. I use Speed Trigger as well because this increases the fire rate a lot. It allows you to charge the bow faster. And when you're using bows, the biggest thing to remember is that you only get the innate punch through and the max critical multiplier here by having the bow fully charged. Anything less than fully charged, you're not going to get the full amount of innate punch through that a bow has. And you're also not going to get this critical multiplier. So definitely remember that. Definitely keep that in the back of your mind when you're using bows. But with Speed Trigger, this allows the Dread to charge fairly quickly. This is really the only build I have for this bow. There's really not much else you need to do with it, honestly. And at 4 Forma, this is a fantastic weapon. And the biggest draw for this is its massive critical chance. 125% crit chance allows us to get what are called red crits, which is essentially like when your crit gets a crit, which is really nice. And at 125%, we're going to be seeing a lot of these. Now, I'm using this build on Avara because I want to show you something kind of cool that you can do with it. You can use this build with any Warframe. You can use this bow with any Warframe, essentially. And I just want to show you Avara because with her Prowl, as we saw in another video, Prowl is going to allow you to get that headshot multiplier. So you're going to do even more damage when you're in Prowl and you're getting headshots. And we're going to test this on these level 90 Corrupted Ancients real quick. And I'm just going to show you how hard this thing hits. So the first one right there is a red crit for 160k. Another 160k, and these are headshots. You want to make sure you're getting headshots as often as possible. Body shots are going to do a lot less. 12,000, 12,000, and this has multi-shot on it as well, so you're seeing 2 crit numbers pop up. That's the 2 arrows hitting. The weapon is just so accurate that those bow arrows look like they're fused into one, because they have pretty much the same trajectory. Using heavy caliber is going to make this weapon a lot more unwieldy, and you're going to have to get a lot closer to get those headshots. So, yeah, even our yellow crits are in the 86,000s, so pretty nice. I mean, that's insane damage. Now, without Prowl, it's going to drop off a little bit, but this weapon is still going to do a ton of damage. That's a 51k crit, so I mean, as you can see, this weapon's pretty much a monster. The only thing is most of its damage comes from slash, so unless you're using it against targets that are primarily health-based, i.e. no armor, etc., you're going to notice a fall-off unless you have 4 people with corrosive projections in your party. Corrosive projection is going to remove the armor of those armored targets, so regardless, though, I mean, this weapon does so much damage that even against armored targets, it's still going to pretty much Shrek the crap out of them. So, you can use this pretty much anywhere, regardless if you have corrosive projections or not. Just that having those mods in your party is going to make it even more impressive. But that being said, guys, that's pretty much the Dread. It's a bow, it's really powerful, only requires about 4 Forma to max it out, which is really good in my book. The lower resources we have to use to make a weapon great, the better. So check this out. Let me know if you got any other builds that you guys like to use as well. And until the next video, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching.